Welcome to the Taste is Right podcast. I am your host, Ty.
I'm co-host Tim Adams.
And co-host Eugene.
This is the first episode, well, kind of first episode of the season. We're going to have different seasons for this season one. Season one will be until the end of winter. You guys agree with that?
Yeah, sounds pretty good to me.
Okay, so the beer selection we got for today is Woodchuck. How much wood could a Woodchuck chuck? Woodchuck get your wood. Woodchuck hard cider, the Sangria. Tim, you want to go ahead and introduce the...
And also by Woodchuck, we have the Mimosa, so that should be pretty interesting.
And round them out, we got this Original Sin Black Widow cider. Pretty gnarly looking can. So
it's got that matte feel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So you guys can't obviously feel it, but it feels like it's
got grip.
Like painted. It's almost strange. It's weird.
So I'm going to go with this one. This one, the alcohol content and the Sangria is 5.5. And this is red and fruity. Of course, I'd fucking pick this one.
Yeah, you did.
It says notes of red wine, citrus, and berry. Shut up. Berry deliver a semi-sweet, full bolted cider inspired by Sangria. So you want to go ahead and run through yours real quick?
South of the border there.
A little south.
Yeah, I mean, this is plain and simple. Mimosa, it says it has cider with a splash of OJ. Which it says in the Sangria, it actually has champagne notes in that, right?
No, that's you're getting to that one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, that's this one. And hey, gluten free for all you communists.
Gene, you want to go ahead and read the
Black
Widow?
We got the Black Widow cider Original Sin, blackberry, freshly pressed New York apples, 6% alcohol by volume. So that'll be pretty good. Last cider you'll ever love, it says.
Fancy.
And the sugar content for people out there is the Sangria has 14. This one actually only has 9. The Black Widow has 9 and 12 in the Woodchuck. So,
yeah.
Wow.
And then for the bourbon tonight, this was one that Casey actually bought for the podcast. She bought this one. I did not. Thanks for that. It's Maker's Mark 46. She said she does not like bourbon, but she does like this one. So who wants to do the honors of opening up the first bottle on the first episode?
Go for it, man.
You should.
Okay.
Crack it open, buddy. Maker's is such good bourbon, too. God, Maker's is good bourbon. That's actually one of the first alcohols I ever drank when I was like a teenager. I had a friend of mine, his dad was a big Maker's Mark guy. Loved Maker's Mark.
Yeah.
And so we'd go down and sneak his bottle of bourbon.
Jesus Christ, what the hell's wrong with
and drink it. It was actually a terrible idea because we were kids, so we would like mix it with like, we make like something with chocolate milk or some shit. And, and put bourbon in it. Like that wasn't gonna make us sick as fuck.
Yeah, right. I'm going to go ahead and pour a glass. Now, we did go back in the pilot series. We had 3 different bourbons. We're going to do 1 bourbon and 3 different beers. So we'll do the 1 bourbon and then obviously the ciders. I picked the ciders this week because Woodchuck actually reached out to us on Instagram and they have been absolutely amazing. So that's why I picked them, and I'm putting them up against this Original Sin. So we are honest. Whether we like you or not, we're still honest.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to pour me a decent little...
Well, helping. That's such a funny noise.
There you go.
There you go.
Cracks me up.
The first pour on the...
Man, I like these glasses and these ice cubes are awesome.
On the first episode, yeah. These are actually all the same glasses. These are all Maker Mark glasses.
Ooh, it's a little much.
You got the same amount. Just go ahead and set it down right here. His wax just came off. So, I mean, they're all the exact same glasses.
All right.
So, we're just going to leave that right here for now.
Slow breathe.
And take a breath. Gentlemen,
All
first
right.
episode.
Taste is right.
Taste is right.
All right.
You guys. Oh, wow. Boy, she wasn't kidding.
Yeah, that's
That's
good.
killer, yeah.
God damn, that's good.
I think I'd probably put that ahead of the Buffalo Trace.
Yeah.
It's up there.
What do you
man.
think?
Yeah, it's real smooth.
So if you guys didn't see the Buffalo Trace one, that was actually the just a little pilot we did.
Pilot, yeah.
Just to introduce these two myself. Man, that's good.
Killer, yeah.
It's not too harsh.
No, I was going to say it's real mellow.
Yeah.
Very mellow. 94 proof, 40%.
But that wasn't cheap either.
Barreled
Oh,
fin-
betcha.
No, this one was not very cheap.
Gotcha.
Barreled finish with 10 French oak. Damn. Yeah, that one was. That's good.
Yeah, man.
So I'm going to say this, Casey. You probably don't watch these anyway, but thank you for donating.
Yeah, such a great high class bottle of bourbon there.
Right. That's it.
That's no joke. I mean,
Yeah, I'm actually going to indulge in this one. That's
absolutely, it's so good.
That's pretty damn good. All right, so I'm going to go down the list here. 3 different glasses. I'm going to pour them out. We're going to look at them. Coloration, taste.
What are we starting with? The sangria?
I'm just going to pour all 3 of them in
Just
all
all
3
three of them?
glasses. Yep.
All right.
This one smells freaking amazing.
Is that the red?
That's-
Oh, wow,
that's
yeah.
sangria. that, smells,
Oh, wow.
that smells really good.
Does smell nice. looks like a glass of cranberry juice.
I'm good with that too. I love cranberry juice. So there's the mimosa.
In case you need a nice brunch drink.
Right. And there's that one. So, tell you what.
You know, for anybody who wants booze in the morning.
Or at dinner.
A little pick me up at breakfast.
Right. Sometimes you need it.
Put that there during breakfast.
It doesn't seem like it's got very much carbonation to it.
No.
The
No,
original
now the Black Widow, it definitely holds more of the bubbly. I can definitely say that.
You can definitely tell it has champagne in it.
Yeah. All right, so I'm actually going to try the sangria first.
Sangria. All right.
What are you guys going to try? You going to try the same? You want to
Yeah, we'll just
go down?
Go right down the line.
All right, so this is the sangria by Woodchuck Hard Cider. Oh my God.
It's tasty.
Yeah, that's good.
Wow. Yeah, I'm just, yeah.
Uh-huh.
You know what? It tastes like a sangria.
Oh my God, I know.
So yeah, they nailed it on that one.
They definitely nailed it. I'd give that one a 10 out of 10.
Good job, Woodchuck.
Mm-hmm.
What would you rate that out of 10?
Well, I say we'll save that for last. We'll try all 3 of them and kind of give them a score, you know?
Okay.
I will say I expected it to be a little more acidic.
I was going to say a little bit more bitter.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like there's no
None.
real bite or burn to
No,
it
I
at
can't
all.
really stop drinking it, to be honest with you.
It's almost juice-like, juicy.
Yeah. That's kind of where I'm at.
Well, Woodchuck, you definitely knocked that one out of the ballpark.
Man, it's got more of like a wine cooler kind of feel than like a cider.
You're right. I was kind of thinking the same thing.
And I never liked ciders. I used to not like them at all until that freaking
That Bold Rock?
Bold Rock too. That was, oh my God. I think this is better than Bold Rock.
I don't know if I go that far. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good, Brad.
Well, for another little plug-in, I'm going to go to Cincinnati and I'm going to talk with Urban Artifact, and I'm going to purchase 3 of their beers, and they're sour.
Okay.
So we'll try them. You know, even if we don't like them, you know, we'll still get
That's
them.
what this is about, being honest about it.
Yeah, trying to find new things.
I personally like a couple of them. One is called Finn. It's real citrusy, and they have a pickle beer that I want these guys to try.
Oh,
Pickle
anything
beer.
pickle, buddy. I'm good with that.
Oh, wow. That ought to be interesting.
Yep. But we ready for the mimosa?
That's where I'm going to right now.
All right.
Yep.
Bombs up. Holy shit.
It's good, but it doesn't give me a mimosa kind of feel.
No. You know what? I'm not picking up the champagne very much.
I don't even pick up the OJ.
No, there's no OJ. That's kind of...
Okay, I'm getting the OJ taste after the fact, and I'm getting a little bit of the champagne before the fact.
You're supposed to shake this.
Shake and enjoy. Yeah.
I don't know that.
Well,
I guess we
Shit.
could already the can.
we can do it the old hillbilly way.
Swish it up a little.
Don't pour it in, just drink it out of the can then.
It's a little bubblier.
Oh, shit.
A little different.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So, what happened? Did the OJ settle to the bottom? I mean...
I don't know.
I
You didn't quite nail it on that one, Woodchuck, but...
No.
I wouldn't turn it down.
You know what? It doesn't really taste like anything coming out of the glass.
It's definitely not up there with the sangria.
No.
No, that's sangria. We'll talk about that later. All right, let's go to the Black Widow cider.
Black Widow.
And I like the coloration of this one. This one looks
Oh,
awesome
yeah.
in that glass. Look at
Yeah.
it.
Looks good.
Yeah, you can definitely tell there's champagne in there with the way the bubbles are rising.
Right, yeah, mine are still bubbling.
Yeah.
And see, I get the bitterness of the champagne in that.
Yeah. I'm definitely picking that up.
It's notey.
It's a lot more heavily carbonated, too.
For sure. Yeah.
Well, I say for all three of them, definitely going with Black Widow cider. It's probably my favorite.
So he's going with the Black Widow.
Yeah.
I'm going to say my favorite, Black Widow.
I'm going to go with that sangria.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still think it tastes better.
I just think it's too sweet.
The sangria?
It's
It's
good.
very sweet. It's very sweet.
It's good, but it's sweet.
We'll cleanse my palate with both of them. I don't know. It's like a toss up though.
See, I like getting the burn of the carbonation
Right.
from the original sin. This one, it doesn't have it. There's no.
That's sangria.
Eh.
Okay, so you guys are watching us on YouTube, but we're also going to be on Spotify and Anchor. So when we taste these, we need to kind of describe, which one it is we're drinking, and when we go back to that way, because a lot of them they're not going to be able to see what's going on the podcast side.
Sure.
So I picked the sangria out of the three, being my favorite. Tim picked the
Black Widow cider.
Yeah, I picked the Black Widow as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it's almost like my wife. She drinks barefoot wine,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
and the red. It really reminds me of the Red Delicious, but it has like a carbonated taste of the Red Delicious.
Like bubbly.
Yeah. Guarantee you, if you put this in a wine cup and you compared it with another like champagne, mixed with like a brut or something like that, it'd be pretty close.
Okay. Yeah, that was actually.
I think they're all three really good, though. I mean, I wish I would have thought about shaking this one up the way it asked you to do a little bit.
Yeah, see, look at the difference between it being shaken up and then not
Right.
shaken. Because I dumped the rest of mine in there.
That might make a bit of a difference.
Yeah. I mean, we have another can. If you want to down that, we can do one more glass and actually shake it. Does it say to shake up the sangria?
I don't think so.
I don't think. No.
You sure?
No, because it says right on there, cider and OJ,
Yeah.
a little shake and enjoy.
All right, so let's do this. Let's give it the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, might as well give it another shot
Piss down the bench. All right, so we're going to pound these real quick.
and put them down.
All right. I'm actually kind of excited to go back to that Maker's. You guys want some juice?
I don't know if I shake it that much.
Come on.
I was just thinking the same thing.
I don't know if I shake it that much.
Perfect. Oh, yeah, look at that. All right.
Maybe we'll get a...
Gene, paper towels, huh?
Yep.
We learned from the pilot that I brought paper towels down this time also.
All right.
Yeah, that definitely had way more carbonation in it this time.
All you can tell by looking at it.
Probably because we shook the shit out of it.
Shake the bubbles out of it.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That's a lot different. Well.
Yeah, I'll give it that.
Yeah, it made a difference. That's weird.
One thing we were taught the whole time we were growing up is don't drop and shake the beer.
Don't shake the can.
This one tells you,
This one
shake and enjoy.
Shake the can. Shake the can, or else it's just gonna taste like a can.
It says little shake
Little
and enjoy.
little shake.
I shook the fuck out of mine.
Yeah, maybe you need to shake the fuck out of it.
So yeah, that actually had a lot better of a taste that time.
Yeah, it made a difference.
Yeah, I'm still sticking with my sangria.
I'm still sticking with the original sin.
I'm gonna have to agree with you.
Because I really like this. This is...
Oh, I do have a couple of the little 50 mils that I wanted us to try. Don't say it. We can do it online or on air, but just to see what it tastes like.
What's that?
Willit and New Riff.
Oh, the little ones. Yeah.
New Riff.
Yeah. Oh, the New Riff.
You know they're a wedding venue too.
The New Riff?
New
Yeah,
Riff,
I heard
yeah.
about that.
That's crazy.
Wouldn't it be awesome to go get married at a whiskey distillery? That'd be fucking badass.
They just built an extension of New Riff in Newport.
Yeah. I last weekend I went to the Stables Entwined event venue. It's actually where I got married, and they had a bourbon tasting down there.
Oh wow.
Dude, it was awesome. And they had they called it a bourbon blind, and they had this big table. It had a bunch of bourbon bottles in paper bags, and you paid $40 and you picked one.
So that's the Willit.
You never know what you open it up. You might get a bottle of Early Times, you might get a bottle of Blanton's. You never know.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool.
Okay, I just got these out because I wanted us to try them. Do not say anything because I did order a bottle of this.
Okay.
The New Riff.
Although I do have to say that if I'd have paid $40 and I would have got a bottle of Early Times, I'd have been a little pissed. Like, the fuck?
And you don't want to know how much the bottle of New Riff was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, is it pricey bourbon?
You can say that.
Well, it's like that shit I was just talking about. You guys, that Blanton's. That
This
Blanton's
is
like
100.
$70.
This is 100 proof.
Ooh, no shit.
Yeah. So
Thanks a lot, buddy.
you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Damn boy.
Woo!
Oh.
It's stinky too.
Yeah.
Old tradition.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So now New Riff is they're a brewing company here in Kentucky. They're actually in Newport.
Yep.
Or no, that's Bellevue.
Is it Bellevue?
That's Bellevue.
That's correct. It's
Yeah, that's Bellevue.
They built an extension of New Riff in Newport.
Where'd they build? Is it on the levee too?
No, it's off of when you're going down Double A, and you go underneath the bridge.
Oh, so down by where Mackey's and everything
Yeah,
is.
Mackey's
Okay.
and
Good deal.
the playpen.
Oh, Walter.
The pig pen.
Yeah, the pig pen.
Okay, boys. Now listen. No faces.
Shit, it's 100 proof.
Don't
I'm gonna make a fucking face. I'm gonna make a face.
Don't discuss. Just palate and enjoy.
Just enjoy it.
You ready?
Okay.
Cheers.
Cheers, friends.
Oh.
Cool.
She burns.
Oh, it hurts back here.
Some straight fuckery, dude.
Oh my god. Dude, that reminds me going to a friend of mine's bachelor party years ago. This was years ago now. You guys probably know him. I can't think. I don't really want to say his name, but you guys know him. We went to school with him. We went to some distilleries down in the Lexington area, And we went to this one distillery. I can't think of the name of it right off the top of my head, but it was brand new. Like, literally none of their products were on shelves yet because none of it was aged properly. We went through, did the tour and all this, and they made bourbons, they made whiskeys, and they made vodka. And they let us taste it. And this vodka that they had us taste, it was like drinking fucking kerosene.
Oh,
Oh my god!
I'm not a big vodka drink. Now,
Neither am I.
the
I
thing
mean,
is,
this stuff was harsh.
the thing is with this podcast, we put beer, bourbon, and bullshit. It's not always going to be bourbon. Obviously, it's not always going to be beer. I wanted, like me and you were
Plenty
talking
of
about.
bullshit.
Definitely going to have some bullshit. Like me and you were talking about, Gene.
Yeah.
I think that we should do like the Christmas thing. This is actually the Halloween episode. We didn't do it because it's the 22nd.
Damn. I could have came up with some good shit to do today for some Halloween stuff.
But
I
I think we
all
should.
red beers like for like blood.
You down with that?
Yeah, I mean,
These are pretty good cans.
And then what I want to do is a domestic. It's called. I want to do a domestic day. So get all the different domestics and tell them how bad and tastes like shit Budweiser is and Milwaukee best.
Didn't you drink Milwaukee's Best?
Shut your.
we all drink Milwaukee's Best. Everyone drinks Milwaukee's Best.
If it's in your parents' cooler, guess what you're drinking.
When you're a 17-year-old
You know what?
looking to get a buzz, you
know
drink
a beer.
Milwaukee's Best.
You know a beer that I pretty much everyone really underestimated was fucking Ice House.
Oh my god, dude!
It's super fucking cheap
or Bush.
No,
and it's really good.
You're not using that glass.
You get a 30-pack for fucking $15.
I have a shit ton of Woodford glasses.
Yeah.
Dude, you know I used to drink all the time. I won't drink it anymore because it gives me such a fucking horrible hangover. Is natural ice.
Natty.
Natural ice. The ice.
Was that the one with the penguin?
No, it
was Bud Ice.
It has the higher alcohol content. So you buy like a 6-pack of 16-ounce cans of that, you are fucked. Like you're drunk as shit. But
I bought this glass purposely for our ice cubes because it comes up in the bottom.
But I would be so fucking hungover the next day every time because it had the higher alcohol content. I'm pounding these beers like their normal beer.
Is it like a Hennessy knockoff?
This is Willit. They're definitely not a Hennessy knockoff.
That's a cool looking bottle.
I will say this. I will promote the shit out of this place. It's called United Liquor. It's in Florence. They actually helped me with some of this. They've taken off almost 10% on everything I buy because I told them I'm doing a tasting on a podcast. They said, well, I don't have to do it. They're just down-home good people. But I'm shouting them out. They're right up on the corner here from...
Oh, that's cool.
And I'm going to start calling this Studio 16.
Nice, okay.
Studio 16.
Like
Yeah,
it.
the guys came out, and they came out Wednesday, checked everything out, and gave us a quote, and this will be done here soon.
Still aged in bottle.
Because I'm going to have to paint and rough in and everything else. But yeah, this is actually Willit. Let me know when you guys are ready.
Hang on a second.
It's not 90 proof or 100 proof.
47% alcohol.
Yeah.
So
this will be a little bit better.
yeah, it won't be quite as rough.
All right.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers. That tasted terrible. Don't belch.
Dude, whoa.
I'm not a big fan of that.
No. Whoa. Holy shit.
That's
Oh,
that answers my question. I'm just joking.
damn.
Is it that bad, really? It smells good.
Wow.
Timmy's taking
yeah.
a chaser. It has to be
That's
bad.
no shit, man. Wow.
Okay, so with the two I just gave you, yay or nay for future endeavors?
I'm going to say nay on the Willit.
Yeah. The Willit's a no-go for me.
Ah.
That's an older gentleman's whiskey.
Yes,
Oh, and
it
it's
is.
still punching. It's like punching you in the dick the whole time you're drinking it.
It hurts back here. All the way back here.
Oh no. Okay, we'll go ahead and
Man.
this will never be on the show. Yeah. You know, I'm glad I didn't buy that big ass bottle.
Me too.
Oh. What's this?
That almost makes me think of a scotch.
That's really close.
Yeah.
And I can't stand Scotch.
Because when you're waiting for that bourbon taste, it says right here, bourbon whiskey. No, that's definitely not happening. No.
That was rough.
No. No. Oh.
Rough.
Dude, I can't.
Do I remember, what are you guys' thoughts on Scotch? Do you like Scotch?
No.
Yeah,
I'm not a big Scotch drinker.
No.
I don't like Scotch and I don't like brandy.
I remember my friend of mine was so pumped because he got this bottle of Johnny Walker Blue Label. He was so excited about it.
I'm sorry, I'm
pumped up because it's expensive. Scotch.
Yeah, it's like a $200 bottle of Scotch.
And we crack that open, and back then, this was years ago, I wouldn't savor and enjoy whiskey like I do now. We would shoot it. We'd take shots. We'd pour up shot glass.
Well, time out. Back up. Did you just say you would enjoy it? Or take a shot of it? Because if I remember correctly, I remember you guys hanging out the fucking barn window with a bottle of Jack going, nah.
Yeah,
that was Jake. That was Jake.
That's what we used to do. I never enjoyed whiskey back then. We would just shoot it. We were drinking to get drunk, not to enjoy the whiskey. So we bought this. He had this bottle of Johnny Walker, and I poured a shot of this stuff, and I drank that, and it was the worst. I was like, "This is disgusting."
Yeah, that's so much better.
It is good.
That'd be like a chaser to that.
Way better, man.
Just anything, because I'm not real. Like I told you guys on the pilot, I don't. Did your ice cube crack?
Sure did, right in half.
Son of a bitch.
It's all good, man. It's nice. You know what though? And this is something I think is kind of weird. Is I actually like getting a little water in there.
Mm-hmm. You know what I almost broke out tonight?
What's that?
Was the Stillhouse.
Gosh, it was so good.
If you guys didn't see the pilot, you need to go back and watch the pilot. We had
We had a bottle of black bourbon from Stillhouse.
Brewed in Florida.
Yeah, and it's a metal can. It came.
I can break it out if you guys are okay with it.
I'm fine with it, but
Tim?
because it ended up being a dark horse of the episode. I mean, it would end up being.
If we didn't put it up against Buffalo Trace,
I think it would have won.
It would have won.
Yeah. I mean, I was blown away by it.
Hands down.
Blown away by it.
And I do want to do a Jim, Jack, and Johnny Walker episode. Just for the simple fact that
you got 3 different kinds of whiskey there.
Exactly.
And I think we should also you could if we're talking whiskey, guys, we got to explore some of the Irish whiskeys.
Sure. Ooh, proper 12, bud. Have you had that yet?
Yeah. Oh, it's good.
I haven't actually. No, I have had.
You had some because I had that bottle out there.
Yeah.
Or my all-time favorite, Jameson.
No, the proper 12 beats the shit out of Jameson, I think.
Dude, I love Jameson.
Nope.
I love Jameson. What I always used to tell people all the time is, you get a glass of Jameson and Coke, you got a glass of Coke. Because you can't tell it's there.
Eh. Would you like me to bust out the Stillhouse?
Yeah, get it, buddy.
Tim, you good?
Sure.
Because I'm probably going to throw the Willit away. I'll put this one back on the shelf.
Throw the Willit away.
Dude, that was bad.
Yeah.
That was bad.
I'm still shocked, Eric. But man, I really do like bourbon a lot, man. But I'm a tequila guy.
Hey, Tim,
I love tequila.
like I said, this is a drinking podcast.
We could dig into tequila. I mean, tequila? What kind of tequila do you like? Do you like the gold, the clear?
Oh, I definitely like
silver.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, my wife, she's big into tequila, but she loves the Jose Cuervo Gold.
Yeah, man, I'm not a big fan of gold.
Me, if I'm gonna drink tequila, I would rather it be the silver and Patron. I mean,
yeah, I mean, if you're,
Who's buying the Patron?
I mean, you don't have to get a huge bottle of it.
So that is the Stillhouse from the pilot episode that basically took over.
Yeah.
Oh, it did. It took it over, man. Hey, look at that.
What do you think about that, buddy?
Ooh,
yeah.
1800 silver. Yeah.
You guys forget that I couldn't drink beer for the longest time because of the whole hops thing.
Oh yeah.
And you know what's crazy is I saw this the other day on it's History or Discovery or some shit. You know how hard it is to harvest agave?
I just
Blue
watched a
agave.
whole episode about that on Netflix.
It's not easy.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Well,
Some fucking work goes into that shit.
Well, that's 1800. That's not, the Jose's and the
Yeah.
Patron.
Like when they go to harvest the plants to make that tequila, it's a job.
right. Yeah, there you go.
But anyway, the still house here.
Now let's fucking kill our glasses here and
I'm not killing anything, stud. What I can do is give me your maker's glasses and I'll go clean them out real quick
All right,
while you
yeah.
guys do what you got to do. That's okay.
I'm still.
working on it a little bit.
The maker's glasses. Because the maker's mark is the. That's it.
I'm getting
See?
a little buzz.
Oh, me too, buddy.
Yeah.
That's what I said last episode. I was like, what the hell? Anybody feel like this yet?
You been playing any good music lately?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as far as like, man, I've been trying to, actually, I do have my amp sold this Monday. It's a vintage. It's a 1967 Fender Blackface Bandmaster. And it's ungodly loud, dude. And it's only 40 watts. So, I mean, if you're ever looking to get an amps and you're looking for like high volume, if you look at watts and you see like 100 watts to like 25
It'll
watts.
fucking blow the windows out.
Well, I mean, yeah,
Here,
100 watts and you look at an amp, you're like, oh man, that's going to be louder than 25. But that's not the case.
No, I just wanted one.
Oh, so are you playing in a band, right?
Nope.
No? Why not?
I'm,
Start a cover band.
man, I'm already kind of in a cover band, actually. It's an Alice in Chains cover band.
That's awesome.
Yep.
No shit.
No shit. I know the whole album dirt. I know a couple songs from Facelift. But yeah, man, it's a really good time.
No, you seem more like a blues guy.
Blues guy? Yeah, well, every bit of it. I love the blues.
Okay, so the Stillhouse was it says, produced and bottled by Stillhouse Spirits Company, Columbia, Tennessee. But when Gene looked it up, or one of you guys looked it up,
Yeah, I googled them.
Yeah.
They're in Baton Raton, Florida. Or some
Baton
shit.
Raton, Florida. Because we knocked this the whole episode. Saying how much it was going to be shitty and everything
Yeah,
else.
because look at it. It comes in a metal can,
Yeah.
which, strangely enough, does not taste like metal. I thought it was going to give a metal flavor to it.
It doesn't have a metallic taste.
There's no metallic taste, which was a shocker.
The guys that commented on the YouTube video, they were talking about asking if it had a metallic taste, and it did not. Which
So you went a little crazy, didn't you?
Here's the lid, guys. Good, and turn that around so they can see it on the. Make sure it's in the. Yep, there you go.
Boom, front and center.
So for the first episode, I thought we would just shoot from the hip. No really dialogue, not too much of anything. Just bourbon and coffee. See, now I don't like the smell of it this time.
Yeah.
You notice that?
It smells the same,
No.
I think.
Gene, back me up on this.
I don't know. You know what? I'm not
You
picking
s-
the coffee up
No.
this time.
The first time I could definitely smell the coffee.
I don't know. Maybe because we opened it and it's breathing. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe that's the.
But it's been down here. It's like a dungeon.
Well,
Or we can
still.
call this the dungeon. Studio 16 or the dungeon. It's up to you.
Oh,
The
I
dungeon.
like the dungeon. I like the dungeon.
We'll do the dungeon. But
I do. I like the dungeon. That sounds good. Yeah, that's what it
What about
says.
the-
It
what about
says
the
it's
Gauntlet?
distilled with coffee beans.
What is it?
The Gauntlet.
the gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
No, we'll come up with it.
Roasted small batch coffee beans for a uniquely complex balance and smooth finish.
It was pretty damn smooth. We're about to find out how this thing sits while it's open. So,
Yep.
L'chaim.
Oh,
L'chaim.
Still good. Still good.
Yeah. Oh,
Still good.
It's still good though.
It's still good. It's definitely different after we open it and let it sit for a while.
God.
You all right, buddy?
I think you might have had too big a swallow there.
I think I poured a little bit too much of mine, but yeah, that was there's the call. There we go.
Getting the coffee.
Mm-hmm. I tell you what, for that being that was a complete underdog with everything that we. Is anybody else feeling buzzed?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You would do. Are you buzzed? No. But anyway.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially considering who we put it up against. We bought this unknown black bourbon.
Where'd you get this from, actually?
United Liquors.
Yeah,
United Liquors.
And I got that, and we put it up against, what was the one you picked out?
Mine was called
Bird Dog.
Bird Dog. It was a Bird Dog. Yeah, it was Bird Dog.
and then
Buffalo Trace, which
and I thought this bourbon does not stand a chance
against either one of them.
Yeah, I mean, Buffalo Trace was definitely the headliner.
Yeah, Buffalo Trace is the headliner.
I would put this and Buffalo Trace against each other just to see who would come out on top. And this is all our opinion. This isn't just 100% us. But I would put them two up against. I'd put them up against each other.
Yeah, I think.
With that and Buffalo Trace.
Yep. Yeah, I think
Maybe one of those two.
I think Maker's Mark would give it a run for its money.
I love Makers though. I really do. Like, I'll be honest, I've known about Maker's Mark, like I said, for years and years. My parents drank it, friends of the family drank it. Buffalo Trace was an unknown whiskey for me for a long time. I didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't know Buffalo Trace existed or Weller until I started.
I didn't know about Weller, Blanton's, or Eagle Rare until I knew about Buffalo Trace.
I was going to get us a bottle of Blanton's, but I don't have that. I don't have that.
Dude, well, plus you have to go to the distillery to buy Blanton's.
I can get it right now.
Really?
United Liquor.
There's no way.
Huh. They have 3 different bottles.
There's no way.
Ranges from $250 to $450.
Usually
I'm telling you, they get everything.
Usually you have to go to the gift shop at Buffalo Trace to get Blanton's.
Look what Woodford did for them. Okay, so Woodford Reserve, they made a batch of bourbon.
Woodford is so good.
They made a batch of bourbon just for United Liquors up there.
Dude, Woodford is... I got a bottle of Woodford at my house right now.
I got a bottle sitting over there.
I love Woodford Reserve. That's so good.
What kind of reminds me of Woodford Reserve a little bit is Four Roses.
Oh, yeah, Four Roses.
I've never had Four Roses.
Four Roses is a damn good bourbon.
I think we should do an episode where we try the different Woodfords. You have the rye, the malt.
Yeah.
There's
the same way with Evan Williams, man. They got 20 or 30 different kind of fucking liquor.
You know what's funny?
It's insane how much.
I used to drink a lot of like super cheap bourbon. Like I was bottom shelf guy. Yeah, I was a bottom shelf guy all day. My buddy Jake used to make fun of me so much for it because I would go out and
rock up, man.
And I'd go to the liquor store and be like, okay, I would get a bottle of booze. Let's see what we got down on the bottom shelf. Old Crow, what's this? $6 a bottle? That'll do it. And I used to drink something.
I'll definitely do it.
I used to drink the shit out of something early times bourbon, and I remember years ago. Now all of a sudden, early times is like this great bourbon, and I'm like, no, no, it's not. I promise you, it is not. I have been there, and
I have been there. I got
years
the t-shirt,
ago,
guys. It ain't good.
They said it was the official bourbon of the Kentucky Derby, and I was like, what has happened to the Derby? That's like going to an event and being like, the official beer for this event is Ice House. Like,
which
you want to get fucked up? you get some Ice House, bud. I don't know if you remember this, but I bought it because it comes in a 30-pack or a case. I bought a 30-pack. We were out on East Fork Lake.
Mm-hmm.
Remember how drunk we got, Dad?
He was fucking wasted.
And then the ignition switch went out on the boat.
Dude, the best thing ever used to be the best chest.
No, hold on. The ignition switch went out on the boat. Shit-faced. No, we got a tow back. But as soon as we were loading up, wasn't the water guard coming in?
Right.
We were like, oh, fuck.
We're
And when you're drinking Ice House, there is no sobering up. No, it was straight fuckery in a can. Isn't it like 8% alcohol in a 12-ounce can?
No, it's 6.8.
I remember having the very first time I drank that Bud Light Platinum.
Platinum is only 5.5.
Do you
No, I'll take that back at 6. But Ice House is 6.8.
What was the one Natty Daddy?
I've never heard of Natty Daddy, bud.
Natty Daddy.
Dude, Platinum, dude, you drink a 6-pack of Platinum, you're good.
Dude, look at that. I will Google this shit. Because I went and found
Look,
this.
we got our new Jamie.
Dude, this stuff. Because I love I'm a big fan of natural. I'm a cheap dude.
You still burping
So
up there,
natural ice, natural light, whatever. This stuff is gnarly.
What's it called again?
Natty Daddy.
Natty Daddy? Okay. Is it a tall boy? Oh, okay.
Tap on the picture. So
God damn, 8% alcohol?
8.
What?
Woo!
Tap on it. Okay, guys, I'm going to put the phone over to you.
This stuff is gnarly.
Actually, you know what? Here, what we'll do is, Timmy, scoot over that way just a little bit. I will put a picture of Natty Daddy
Man,
Hold on, Jim.
there it is. $1.99 a can.
I will put a picture of the Natty Daddy in between me and Tim right here. So go check that out. Let me see.
Dude, this stuff is just
8%. Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh, it tastes like it too.
American malt lager. So it's straight asshole.
Oh yeah, it fuck you up.
Okay.
Straight asshole.
Okay. Well,
I guess we'll have to get one for next episode.
Oh, dude, man, it is some shit.
if you guys have anything you want us to try, leave it in the comments below. Don't put your glasses together. They're clanking.
They're clanking.
They're clanking.
Just like that.
It's just like you. It's just like, okay. So the last pilot episode, Timmy's sitting there playing with his ice cube in the cup, and the whole video I hear is
Just like that.
yeah. But so off of
I can't believe you guys have never heard of Natty Daddy. You can buy that shit down at Speedway.
Man, when's the last time you guys had a Colt 45?
15 years ago.
Did we ever get those when we were? So
you know what's funny is I just saw this the other day. This was a brand new bit of information for me, and it blew my mind a little bit. Do you know you go down and you get the Mad Dog 2020? You know it does not mean Mad Dog.
No.
At all.
No, it does not.
No, there's a name for that shit. It's not Mad Dog.
Yep. Just like that.
That broke my heart a little bit.
Yep. So when we were in high school, me and Gene used to get tall boy. Well, not tall boys. Fuck, it was
22s.
It was 22s.
22s.
Smirnoff, Mike's Hard. What else was it?
Whatever they had.
We weren't even old enough. How the fuck were we
Anything.
buying it then?
Did you guys drink Zimas
No.
back then?
No, not Zima.
Not Zima.
No, that was
we didn't
brandy.
do Zima.
I don't know. I swore I seen you guys. At the
We probably, you know what? We probably,
Dude, if it
we
went,
probably did drink Zima.
if it went down and got us at least
we
where we needed to
probably
be,
did drink
we drank
Zima.
it.
You know what? I know exactly how we got our booze, but I'm not gonna call that person out on our podcast.
Oh, yep. I remember now because Walmart.
Yeah, I'm not gonna front that person out. But yeah, there was an individual who was old enough to buy us alcohol, and I remember that guy used to tell us, "Please don't drive around and drink."
Yeah. There was, oh man, I wanted to say it. I'm not going to say it.
I think
I want to say it.
Yeah.
So Gene had a Ford Fairmount.
Oh my god, this fucking car! I miss it so much.
We were leaving work one night.
You remember your Caprice?
Oh yeah, we were.
Fuck yeah!
That thing was.
You
badass.
don't forget that Caprice.
No. We were leaving Walmart, and I went to go open up the. It was fucking
County Market. We were at County.
County Market.
We were at
It
County.
was freezing.
And
I mean,
there was a foot of snow on the ground.
and this is
and-
back when we actually got snow.
Piece of shit 2-door car. It was huge. This car, it was 2-door, and it was as big as this house.
Damn, are we showing our age yet?
And I would lock the doors for some fucking, like somebody was gonna steal this fucking car. Please steal my car. So I would lock the doors, and we went in and bought beer or whatever we went in there and got. And I come out, I unlock my door, I get in, and I reached across to just pull the door open because you pull the handle and it would unlock the door.
Back in the day, yeah.
And it just said snap.
So I'm standing out here freezing my balls off, and Eugene's like, "It's fucking broke."
It's broke. I just broke the door. So he had to climb in through my side of the car to get into the car so we could leave. And then, now I got a broken door. That was cool, too.
But now look at us. We're driving Acadias, Fords, and...
Yeah, I mean, we got something figured out. Unless I'm not driving that fucking Fairmount anymore.
That Caprice is still running strong, too. I just talked to the guy I sold it to. He still has it.
Yeah.
I wish I would have never sold that car.
That Fairmount probably isn't even rust ananymore.
Because you got that from Uncle Don. Right?
I got that from Uncle Don,
yeah. I just remember every time I see you driving up in the driveway and that thing, the back end is just like...
Oh, dude. I remember Darren.
Let's put it this way. Darren
Him and my brother racing down my one-lane street. He's in that Caprice. Darren's in that Dodge Spirit.
Where'd you guys race on AA?
No. On Washington Trace Road.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, this street is about as wide as this fucking table.
We had a death race.
And they're side by side on this in the ditch.
Yep. Who always won, though? That fucking Caprice.
Yeah.
Because Darren always back off before we get in front of your house because that how it was. Dude, that Caprice was badass. I love that car. You know how much I got out of that? I got $4,000 out of that.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. It was an 86.
Darren beat the eyes out of that fucking Dodge Spirit.
God. Well, yeah, he scared the shit out of me. We went up to me, Brittany, Josh, Darren.
Beat the eyes out of that car. God.
There was somebody else with us, and we were going up to Kings Island. Darren's doing like 105 in the fucking median coming out. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? As smoke's rolling out the back windows. How smart is that? And I'm not talking cigarette smoke.
No.
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 They were vaping.
Vapes weren't even a thing back in the day, dude. that was before vaping.
Sure. That's what we'll go with.
It was vape.
It was vape. That's what we'll go with.
But we'll change the topic from beer. I kind of wanted to run into sports a little bit, and I don't know if you guys seen this, but Jonathan India got Rookie of the Year.
Deserved it.
Oh, yeah, he did.
You know who's coming next? Jamar Chase.
3 weeks in a row, he's got the Pepsi Rookie of the Week.
Because he's the fucking man.
552 yards. He's third. Or he's in the top 5. I know that. When Randy Moss comes out and says, hey, watch this kid.
Who we play next?
Baltimore.
Is it Baltimore?
Unfortunately.
Fuck me running.
Yep. So.
It should be interesting.
Oh, it's not going to be good.
Fucking suck.
Yeah.
It's gonna do.
Do you know that our defense is 5th in the league?
Dude, but
listen, you know how many points they've given up per game?
We managed to somehow dick it up against running quarterbacks all the time.
We used to. You got to think. You got Hubbard on one side, and you got Trey Hendrickson on the other side. It's going to be hard for him to get...
It's almost like when they take off running, our defense goes, they can't do that. And
as they're 20
we
fucking yards.
stare at them. It annoys the piss out of me.
And football is not like what it was 10 years ago either.
Yeah, I will give you that.
See, that's why I hate all the talk people have about greatest of all time, the GOAT. This guy's the GOAT.
You know who's the GOAT? Tom Brady.
Would he be if he played football back when Terry Bradshaw did?
He would be the GOAT.
And Deacon Jones ripped his fucking head off? I don't think he would.
He would be the GOAT. Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
I'm not trying to be a fucking Madden here, but Brett Favre.
Oh, Brett Favre was... Yeah.
Dude, I don't know. I can't say that.
I can honestly say if you put Tom Brady back in them days...
Tom Brady, right now, he is amazing. I hate the man with passion, but he's incredible. He's a great quarterback, but I got to tell you, he's also... he doesn't have to wash his uniform after the fucking game.
That's because he's not getting touched.
Duh. Put him back there in the day when he had...
so you're telling me take the team that he has right now and put him back in, we'll say 72.
No, I'm saying put him back
there. No, I'm talking about the team. The team he has around him. Take that team, because you can't just take one player.
No, but I'm just saying, hey, they're different athletes now. They're different athletes.
Fucking Green Bay back in fucking 95. Or fucking 2000.
Well, Reggie White would eat him alive.
No. I don't think Reggie White would get past the line that he has. I'm just saying, these boys that they're breeding now, oh my God, breeding, breeding boys,
breeding.
They're lambs.
The guys that are playing now
Make that
makes
sound
the
weird.
guys that played back in the day look fucking stupid.
And that's the thing, man. I mean, that's why they've been putting all these protocols and
See,
all
that's
these
why we
other
have all these
regulations.
new rules in because these guys are fucking stupid.
Now,
These
shape.
football, the other
Agree to
fucking
this.
monsters, man.
Taunting. The dumbest fucking rule in the NFL.
Well, it's the whole sportsman thing. I mean,
You're playing a sport. Testosterone is at the peak. And you're going to tell somebody if you get a good lick on...
not to talk shit. Yeah. I mean, I think it's
Come
kind
on.
of dumb.
Right.
No. I mean, let the boys talk.
It's
Let them
like,
talk.
Don't be a jerk. I'm a grown-up.
It just
I'm a grown up too, but if we go out there and
That's what
play
I'm saying, I'm
fucking
a grown-up.
flag football and I knock the shit out of you, I'm going to be
just-
like, what now, bitch?
right.
Tell
I
me.
mean, if you think about it, it takes if a football team has that psychological effect on the other team,
Right.
that's
Why not?
basically they're at fucking war with each
Yeah,
other.
Exactly.
You're giving
So,
yourself
I mean,
an advantage.
You're taking a fucking advantage away from a football team.
Mhm.
So that
And
I
tripping.
guarantee you, back in the day, that
Tripping.
had a lot to do with it.
I've seen more tripping penalties this year than I've seen in my entire life.
We talked about that the last
My
game.
entire life.
And as soon as we talked about that, what was the next call on the Bengals? Tripping.
I've never seen so many. But then again, when I did see that tripping penalty, it was so obvious. Like,
Well, yeah,
it was almost like high school style. Like, stuck his foot out. Like, yeah, he go.
Yeah, he definitely did a cunt kick punch on that one.
There you go.
For sure.
I am going to trip you now.
I'm just gonna put my leg right.
Oh, dude, it was
It
bad.
was
It was bad.
horrible. I thought, you know what? They've probably gotten away with this because they were a little more fucking nonchalant about it. This guy damn near kicked him in the dick.
Yeah, it was bad. I think it was DJ Reader.
I mean, it was bad.
It was bad. But still, I mean, come on. He didn't let him get past him, did he?
Sure as shit didn't. That man went down. He got tripped.
You got a flag for it.
And I feel so sorry for Detroit. Dude,
My the guy I work with he went to that game. He went up to the Detroit game.
did he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me. Did he have a good time?
Oh yeah, he had a great time. Dude, he said Ford Field's so nice.
He said, I guarantee he told you the fans were awesome too.
He said Ford Field's so, and that's what really burns me about Cincinnati is you go to Great American Ballpark, and we have probably one of the nicest baseball stadiums in the country.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And then you go to our football stadium, and it's a dungeon. It's a piece of shit.
I'll give you that.
It's like
You know why? Because Mike Brown's a piece of
it's
garbage.
like a basement, dude. You go around and it's all concrete. There's no personality to it.
The concrete jungle.
There's no personality, and that drives me crazy. You could spice the place up a little bit.
You
throw
said
some decorations.
you said Mike Brown?
Yeah.
Mike Brown.
Well, Paul.
He's
Paul
the one-
Brown's the dad. He was the founder of
He
the
was the
Bengals.
founder.
Oh,
And
That's why it's called Paul Brown Stadium.
yeah, Mike Brown's the one that owns it now. Hopefully his daughter takes over because she actually has a head on her shoulders.
Kelly Blackburn.
Once she takes over, in my
Katie
opinion,
Blackburn.
I don't
Katie
know
Blackburn.
which one it is. I don't care.
It's Katie.
But whoever takes over, they will make this team great again.
Katie Blackburn is his
You like that?
daughter, and she works for the team. She's a attorney. I think she's an attorney, and she works for the team already. She's going to take him over.
Oh yeah, for
But
sure.
I'm afraid she's got the same mentality that her dad does.
No.
And he has the whole this is a business.
Business. It's not a business. It's a
This is our
profession.
football team, man. This is what we care about.
It is kind of a business, though, if you think about it.
It totally is. I mean, not that I don't get it, but you have to understand this isn't Walmart. Nobody gets up in the morning thinking, I can't wait to go to Walmart today.
Well, I mean,
oh, they're out there.
yeah. They're the ones wearing PJs and
Even though you're not, they're out there. But
I am not that guy. But, we want to see them win. We don't give a shit about profit margins.
it
And that's how they treat the Bengals. Like, what really made me mad is I saw this little tidbit. I don't know if it was last year or the year before.
you topped me off there. Didn't
There was a there was a thing that
Three other
showed
sangrias down here I'm about to break into. Go ahead.
there was a thing that they showed. It was right around the trade deadline for the year.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it was on. I think it was on ESPN or something. They said, "Oh, the GM and the owners for the Patriots were hard at work, and this team they're making trades." You know where the Browns were? On vacation in Switzerland.
The Browns or the Bengals?
The Brown family, the owners of the Bengals. Instead of at work trying to make the team better before the trade deadline, they're on vacation in Switzerland.
That's how it always has been.
Yeah, fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Like, really? You're not even gonna.
And you know what's really sad is the Browns are still winning without Baker.
I don't know. They got fucking smoked last week.
By who?
That was not a good game.
Who won? The Browns by 3. Don't matter. What matters is that W column. Anything you want to shoot out?
All right, well, to change the subject here, for you viewers out there, for this generation, who eats ass? It's one thing I've never done, and I've heard a lot about it. But let me in the comment below to who eats ass and who doesn't, and why.
Let's put it this way: if you ever ate the
And why?
if you now I'll back up some of my guys here. If you ever ate the vajay so good,
And
it's only that far apart from the A.
Sure.
Okay.
but you know what? That's enough distance for me. Just enough.
That's enough distance for me.
That's like going to your favorite gas station and the shitty fucking gas station being 2 blocks down the road. You're like, I don't know. I just don't like to go to that one.
Yeah, but which one's cheaper?
And
Oh, they're both the same price.
you ain't paying no more.
So you're. I don't know how far we. I haven't really read the terms and policies yet about what we can say and what we can't say. But
Are there?
oh yeah, they're definitely there.
All right. Have you guys ever ate ass?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yep. You do?
For sure.
You ate ass?
I'm talking all this shit, and I've ate some shit.
I've never ate ass.
You know what?
What if Ann was like,
You'll
"Hey,
blow her fucking mind, buddy.
I've talked to her about it.
she don't want
You'll rock her.
I'm not disclosing that
Fucking
information. But
I'm gonna say right now, don't just slip that in, because that's
Yeah,
definitely
that's
one of
definitely
those
one of
things
them.
where she'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing back there?"
But no, I heard it tastes like you put your tongue on the end of a battery.
You know what? If you got a person who's good personal hygiene,
Sure.
Yeah, you don't want to do
It's
it after
not
a fucking
big-
10-mile run.
It's
Well,
not a
after
big.
Thanksgiving
It's not a
dinner.
big
Yeah,
deal.
no.
As long as they take care of stuff back there,
Sure.
it's no different than
Like,
the other.
Like, say she gets out of the shower and she's like, "Hey, babe," Be like,
Get in there.
"I'm eat that."
Get in there.
I like that segue though. That was
that
was good. That was good.
Real curious, comment below. If you have experience with this, we'd like to hear your feedback.
we or you. That's what I want to know, because we know. Tim wants to know your feedback.
He would like to know how you feel on this subject.
All right, gents. I'm almost down to nothing. I really don't like the mimosa.
Yeah.
You know what?
I'm
I don't
not-
either. I don't
I'm
care
not
for
feeling it.
I kind of quit drinking after the first couple drinks.
So did I. I
I'm
mean,
not digging it either. I still got
I gave Tim the rest of my.
something in both cans.
Yeah, I gave Tim the rest of my.
It's a little funky.
Yeah, Original Sin,
Yeah,
Black
give him the
Widow.
rest
What do you want to
original
get back
sin.
into that?
This is pretty tasty, I have to say myself.
But what we have left is 3 cans of the sangria.
I do like the sang. I like the sangria. I'm not knocking it. Not knocking it.
And then that concludes
sir.
our broadcast day with the alcohol besides the makers.
I like the makers too. I still got more makers left. In
I have half a fucking cup of makers.
I know.
Oh, anything else you guys want to hit while we're? Oh,
Well, let's see here. So we covered all of our drinks.
definitely covered the drinks.
We covered football.
Well, we
And-
covered the Bengals.
Yeah, okay.
The Bengals, yeah.
We covered extracurricular activities.
Extracurricular activities.
Sure did. Nailed it.
I'm going to say this. I don't watch hockey. Seattle came out with a new hockey team. Seattle Kraken.
Really?
Yep.
The Kraken. What a great
dude.
Oh my God! Why not?
Oh, it's perfect.
What a great fucking mascot.
Look up for me because I'm not sure if you don't mind. My phone is like you guys know. I'm recording from my phone.
Oh,
look up their record right now because I know they played last week.
Dude, I'll tell you what. I was never a huge fan of hockey until years ago.
Cyclones. I love the Cyclones.
Well, when I had I had that brain surgery years ago, when I had my issue with my shunt, I was laid up in intensive care for like 16 days. And I wasn't like, it was so weird because I say intensive care, but I was totally with it. Like, I just had this thing hanging out of my head and I had to lay down all the time. And I was stuck there right during the NHL Stanley Cup Finals.
No, the playoffs and
everything? It was between the Vegas Golden Knights.
Yeah.
And I don't know who they were playing. It was the Golden Knights' first year in the league.
Oh.
And I was hooked.
Will you remember from here on out?
What's up?
I got to say something or I'm going to forget.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So this is the first season, the first episode and everything else. We were supposed to have Drop the Gloves podcast on here. I didn't hear nothing from them.
Oh, no?
No. Oh. So how about we give them the old one finger salute on the left hand? Ready? 3, 2, 1. There you go, guys. We still love you though. Life happens, I know.
Yeah, they're big hockey fans. I saw that.
Did you go to the podcast?
Yeah.
Dude, they are. That's my cousin Mike and my cousin Charlie.
Oh, is it?
Yep, they are. They know their shit about hockey.
Yeah, they're big hockey fans.
Charlie, you can literally ask him what we just said about the playoffs and everything, and he'd be like, "Boom, there you go."
Yeah, but I was hooked. I sat there and watched the Golden Knights. They ended up losing. I can't remember who they lost to, but man, that's a fucking sport right there. That's a tough one.
Oh man. And look how much shit they take. They don't even get paid, and that's why I love hockey. These guys need to get paid. Pay them.
What were you wanting me to look up?
Who it was they were going against.
Oh.
You know what they need to bring back? Spike TV.
Spike TV was awesome. I will give you that.
Yeah.
They need to bring back fucking Robot Wars, man.
Robot Wars is still on.
Yeah, but it's not like,
It's not like it used to be, no. Did you look it up?
I don't remember what year it was.
But anyway, Spike was a shit.
What year were you in the hospital?
I don't remember. It was a couple of years ago.
Oh, my God.
I'll tell you, you know what I'll do? I'll just Google the Golden Knights.
But no, Spike was good because they would have the fights on it. They would have UFC on there. They would have wrestling on there. It was literally the guy's channel.
Right.
They
even had the man show on there.
Dude, the man show. Now, hold on, time out. The fucking douchebag that's on the late night TV right now. Who is that? The one that was on the man show.
There's a few of them.
No, right now the late night show.
Fallon?
Not Jimmy Fallon.
Fallon wasn't on the man show.
No, it was the other one.
I know where you're going with this. A lot of people blamed the man show failing.
No. Don't get out of here. Who was it on the man show?
Was it?
Where's your phone?
Hang on, I got it. Hang on.
Come on, Jamie.
Let me look up the man show. Hang on.
Come on, Jamie. Very quick.
Man
But anyway, I'm talking
about the taller one or shorter guy?
No, I'm talking about this douchebag that's on.
Yes, hang on.
There you go.
Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel? Oh, he was on the fucking man
Jimmy
show.
Kimmel, you're a piece of shit. You know why?
Oh.
Because now you're sitting there saying this and this about, women's rights and that. Go back to the man show. Did you guys forget about what you did on there? No, I don't forget. I watched. I loved it. Did you like it? The jumping on trampolines? That was the fucking show. That was the pinnacle.
You know who they blamed for killing the man show was actually one of my favorite comedians. And I don't think it was his fault, but it's Doug Stanhope.
No.
Stanhope is hilarious. That dude is hysterical.
Jimmy Fallon, you're a piece of garbage. I don't care what anybody says, you're a piece of garbage. Come to my little Chabot here, and we'll have a conversation. I would love that.
All right.
Dude,
he's talking about Kimmel.
Yeah. I don't give a fuck who it is. Kimmel's a piece of garbage.
Remember back in the day?
I can't even watch his late night TV show because he's so fucking left. He can't even see right. He's getting paid by the left wing fucking news media that he won't even. It's just terrible. It's horrible. I can't. These guys sell their fucking souls, and it's horrible.
Oh yeah, we're trying to make money.
I don't. How much money have we made for this podcast? None. How much money have we put into this podcast? There's 200 right there. Plus
More than
that,
none.
Plus the bourbon.
More than none.
You spend more on bourbon than anything else. So
yeah. Thank you, Casey.
Investment worth it.
Yeah, the investment definitely was worth it.
you remember the what's it called? TV and dinner show? Beans and cornbread.
I do not remember that.
Oh, you don't remember that back in the early '90s? Or it might have been the late '90s. You know the theme song, Beans and Cornbread. You don't remember that?
Do you remember that, Gene?
I have to Google that.
I don't remember either.
Can I Google that shit? I don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Dinner and a show or something like that, man.
Dinner and a show.
I know we've hit on wrestling on the last podcast, like the pilot, but I did read. I didn't get to see it yet, but Brock Lesnar lost the crown jewel. The what's his name? Head of the table.
Yeah, I have no clue. I
The fucking Samoan dude. Oh my god.
It's Mojo.
No, no.
Is he gone?
Samoan dude.
Yeah.
You're talking about Hall?
No, he was in Shield. Guys, I'm sorry.
Roman Reigns.
Roman. Yeah, he just lost to Roman Reigns.
Yeah, Roman Reigns.
Did you see Brock Lesnar?
His little man bun he's got rocking.
Oh,
right now.
fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Rock the fuck out of that. You talk shit to him.
I would. I would enjoy.
You won't remember that conversation.
I would enjoy the ass whipping too. Every second of it.
I can tell you right now, Brock Lesnar was the baddest man on the planet when he was in the UFC. If he didn't get diverticulitis when he fought,
He got diverticulitis?
oh, they did cut out like a fucking foot of his intestines.
I remember it was so funny because
Alistair Overeem is who beat him.
Who was
then
it?
retired.
Who was that fucking his very first fight? He beat the fuck out of this guy and lost.
Frank Mir.
And
He put him in a leg lock.
Lost.
That was his fault because he was green. He had one previous fight to that Frank Mir fight. He
Frank Mir's
beat
a badass, though.
Frank Mir is a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, this dude had
Did you
lost.
see the second fight between him and Frank Mir?
Mm-mm.
His face looked like hamburger meat. Beat the dog shit out of him.
So, all right, the last fight of the UFC that I've seen.
Was that at the house?
Well, yeah, it was the one with O'Malley and that fucking underdog.
Sean! Dude, that kid.
Dude, that motherfucker's face.
He
260 fucking headshots.
He ate him. And he kept coming.
And he kept fucking coming for him.
Sugar Sean had to go to the hospital because he broke his hands.
You know my favorite
Sugar Sean, you're a bad motherfucker.
favorite thing ever.
I still want to see you beat McGregor's ass.
I'll remember forever for the rest of my life. My favorite UFC moment ever was going to B-Dubs with Utah to watch Chuck Liddell and who the fuck was it? Rashad Evans.
Was that the one that was in Wilder? Or not Wilder, but
we went
Springs.
down there and we got so pumped. We were so pumped up. We were so excited. Watched this whole fight and fucking went out there and knocked Chuck Liddell out in like 10 fucking seconds. Like, oh my!
Wasn't that the same one where we went to fucking beat-ups and their capacity was fucking full and we fucking ate outside?
Just blasted him.
Watched the TV outside.
That was the McGregor fight when he was fighting.
Was that Lesnar?
No, them two don't fight. They're in a different weight class.
Oh well, yeah.
It was McGregor and
No, it was a Lesnar fight.
well, if it was Lesnar, it was him and because
It
we
was
were
him and Hall.
no, we were in. I was up at the old place in Coleraine.
Yeah.
So that was Lesnar and Junior Dos Santos, or not Dos Santos, but the guy that always knocked people out in the first round. Lesnar, he got his ass whooped, but he made him submit.
It's the guy with the Samoan
Shane
tattoos.
Carwin.
But
No,
dude,
that was he's suing UFC right now.
Really?
Yeah,
but we sat there for
because
hours.
Lesnar was juicing. For that
We
fight.
sat there for hours watching all the prelims and all
And
this
I'm
shit.
gonna tell you this.
Drinking, and we were all pumped up, and they go out there, and we're like, yeah, and then just fucking whack. And me and Tyler both like, The fuck! Like, one just knocked him the fuck out. Chuck Liddell was asleep. We were both like, fuck this.
They don't call him the glass jaw for nothing, man.
Just knocked him the fuck out.
And I tell you what, I do love Chuck Liddell to this day. I don't care about a win-loss.
I think that fight was when his fucking jaw turned to shit. He hit him one fucking
It turned to shit with Tito Ortiz.
And just, well, yeah.
In the third round, or the second round, Tito Ortiz
fight. You get the dog shit beat out of you by Tito enough times, and you get tired of it.
He beat Tito.
Well, the thing is, it's not his jaw, it's his fucking brain.
Yeah, he's definitely not right.
Yeah, it's like, dude,
I'm not saying that to him, because he'd whoop all three of our asses at the same time.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if he gets hit once in the head, there's something that jars in his brain.
Yeah,
I was wondering how many more times, Frank Shamrock was going to let Tito knee him in the face before he decided it's enough.
Ken or
yeah,
Frank?
Yeah, Ken.
Because Frank is a fighter.
Ken Shamrock. Ken getting the fucking shit kneed out of him over and over again.
And Ken was a bad son of a bitch
Who's
back in the day.
Who's going to pick this fight again? All right, you dum-dum.
Go get your head beat up by Tito. Huntington Beach bad boy. You go get that. We'll watch.
All right, let's
and that's just like you were talking about Jake Paul last episode, or on the pilot. Jake Paul, I don't care what anybody. I hate that fucking guy, but he's got talent. He's got talent. Now, whether he's paying people to take a dive, I don't know. You don't know. Who cares? It's entertaining to watch him. Right. Why do we watch fights? To be entertained.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's why a lot of people don't like to watch a lot of submission fights. I mean, it's super fucking boring.
Dude, I love watching the super duper old school UFC fights. Like
where there was no weight class?
Where the guy comes out with like the one boxing glove on.
Or they come out with shoes where he can't kick.
Yeah.
That was the Ken Shamrock era.
Back when like
Hoist
Gracie used to go out there and just beat the shit out of everybody.
That's fucking Tank Abbott.
Yeah,
Tank Abbott.
Fucking thing.
Dude, Tank. I will never forget why. I don't know.
And you know who never got the credit was Kimbo.
Kimbo Slice was a badass.
He was definitely a badass.
But I'll forever remember why. I don't even know the guy's name. I probably can't even look him up. But watching Tank Abbott go out there and hit this guy one time and he just turned his face inside out. Mm-hmm. Like, this man's permanently disfigured now because he put a divot in his face.
I can't remember who that was because remember he literally, when he knocked him out, he fucking he melted.
Yeah, he had to do one time and
it was bad.
He put a pothole in the guy's face. It was horrible. It broke everything. Every bone in the head.
It's like Czech Congo. He was a bad motherfucker. Nobody gave him the recognition either. You don't even know who that is.
Nope.
Bad. You got to look up Czech Congo. Mirko Krokop.
Just crush that guy. Like, oh, you poor son of a bitch. You had no idea what the
You poor son of a bitch.
You just thought you were getting paid. You were going to come in here. And this dude literally just ruined
Take a few licks.
He should have killed you. That's what he did.
I'm surprised he didn't, because if we're talking about the same fight where Tank just came up with
one punch,
with a fucking
straight, and just everything was broken.
What fight was it when Chris Sabin broke his leg? You were supposed to come over and you didn't.
Oh, that was the fight I missed.
Yeah. I can't remember if it was Chris Sabin. I don't know, but dude, he went for a calf kick.
Yeah.
Oh, snapped his fibula and tibia.
Oh, there was the two dudes years ago, early days of UFC. Yep. The two kickboxers went and they both kicked at the same time.
Oh no, I'm not talking about that.
These dudes, both legs, just whoop.
Yep.
And they both went down.
He didn't know it was broke until he went to go put pressure back on it.
And fell.
Yep.
Well, the thing is, when you
it wasn't Chris Sabin. I can't remember the guy's name now.
Just leg fucked.
Yeah, these motherfuckers' legs already had been fucking fragmented.
Now, when Connor did that with Dustin Poirier, he already had a fracture in his leg.
Right.
He came out and told the UFC that he had a fracture. And I don't know what happened after that. I don't like speculating, but he still fought. Everybody was like, "Oh, he was getting his ass whooped." If you look at any Conor McGregor fight,
if he didn't fight, dude, his fucking reputation would have been fucking smothered.
And I love Conor McGregor because what he brought to the sport. But get that motherfucker a PR guy.
Yeah.
Make him stay on his hip. Be like, you don't want to do that. we need to walk this way.
Right. You need to shut up.
Exactly. No, don't even make them, like the pre-fights and everything else. Talk all the shit you want. But like the shit afterwards, like John Jones, he just got hit with domestic violence. Dude, you're the best in the world.
Right.
Stop.
Oh, that's the thing is,
Please stop beating up your
we
girlfriend.
say this now, dude, but we're not in their shoes, man. I mean, they're fucking fighters, You just can't tell them to fucking quit what they do for a living.
Yeah, but not to your fucking significant other.
Sure, yeah, that's true.
Would you ever lay a hand on a female?
Fuck no.
There you go. I would feel like I would kill him if I hit someone. You don't do it.
Yeah, you don't need to be doing that to fucking anyone if they're a fighter and you're sparring or whatnot, if you keep it in the ring.
Keep it in the octagon, keep it in the ring, keep it, yeah.
I mean, outside of that, dude, you're legally a fucking weapon.
Yeah, but these guys are wired for aggression. Like they're.
Sure. I understand that, but at the same time, you have to think that's why you need a PR guy. If you're getting into that game, like look at Sean O'Malley, he's knocked out everybody. He's a bad fucking guy. Not one time has he hit his old lady.
Well, he also might not have. And some of these guys, who knows where they came from? They may be just have a predisposition for aggression and anger and.
You're in the fight game.
I mean, I gotta tell you, my brother can beat some dudes up, but I don't think he'd ever hit Christina.
Darren, no.
No, but he could beat some dudes up.
Yeah. If I was getting in, remember me and you talked about that. If I was ever in a fight, he'd be the first fucking guy I called. Be like, hey, Darren's a bad boy.
He's not an angry person, but you don't want to make him angry.
Nope. He's like, remember back in the day, I think it was World War II when we got hit at Pearl Harbor, when China was like, or Japan was like, we just woke up sleeping giant. Mm-hmm. That's Darren. That's Darren. You don't want to.
I'll pick this one, brother.
Remember Robert
Blevins?
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, boy.
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker was a bad one.
Oh, yeah, he is.
We'll save this for after the podcast, but I have a good story about.
Dude, Robert's a badass.
Do you remember that night we were at the house and we'll after the podcast. Don't let me forget this story. That was a good fucking story. That was at the house in Prospect.
Oh, up there in Bellevue?
Yep.
Was that when he decided to do a whole bunch of shots all at once?
No, that was the night that we wrecked the guy's house next door.
Damn.
Oh, buddy. They were throwing a kegger, and me, Eugene.
Oh, yeah.
Who was that? It was me, you, Robert.
Darren was there.
Darren? Yeah, because I had Darren puking in that little fountain next door.
Yeah.
It was me, you, Darren.
Oh, those were cool dudes,
Robert.
too. They were a couple guys. They lived across the street. They were servers up at
Was Michael with you?
No.
At one restaurant. Fucking Joe's Crab Shack.
Yeah, when it was still down there.
Yeah, they were servers up there, and they would these dudes party every weekend.
Now keep in mind, I had an apartment in Bellevue that was literally Bellevue. Their houses, like here's one, and then here's the other one. So we were drinking, and we would walk by in the window from my house or my apartment. It was a house, but you would see the apartment in the other house. So when you'd walk by, you would kind of make eye contact with the guy over there, and we were smashed. And the guy looked over, and he was taking a drink, and I was taking a drink, and he goes, going like this, saying, come on over. So we went over, and they had a couple kegs in the back, and that's when me and Robert beat the shit out of that one dude in the backyard. We went over, and they had the keg, and the guy was like, you guys need to stop drinking. Well, you didn't put it on this. And me and Robert threw a 50. We're like, dude, there. You go get another keg. We're going to finish this one. It's right down the street. Fucking Party Source was what? Yeah. 2 seconds down the street?
Right.
He was like, oh, fuck that. And, well, he pushed Robert, and by the time he brought his hands back, I'm standing like right here, Robert's here, and I just went, and he was done. Then his buddy came up, and Robert literally gave him that old fucking back elbow. And drunk Robert, that was the Arrogant Bastard Ale night.
Yeah, that stuff is so fucking gross.
This shit that you used to do when you were young, it just baffles you when you look back. Like, now if that happened, I'd be like, there's probably a way out of this.
Yeah,
Like,
we could figure out another way out of this without
Yeah.
beating everybody up.
but then it was like,
Fuck you.
yeah, it was,
This is where this is going.
yeah.
This is where this is going.
Rational thinking.
Oh, there's a good one. You ever had that before, Tim? Arrogant Bastard Ale.
I have not.
Tell you what.
had that.
Tell you what. It looks awesome. I had a friend, Travis. He had, I don't know where he got it from, but he had a 6-pack, like one of the containers that comes in, the little cardboard thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
I thought they only made the tall ones.
no, you can get. This is where I got this from.
Ugh.
This is why I think Party Sport's full of shit. It's got this demon on the front with a big mug of beer, and he's fucking badass looking. And I was like, that's awesome. So went with Ty up to Party Source, and we bought this beer, Arrogant Bastard Ale, made in California, and it is hands down the most disgusting fucking beer
It's the worst beer
ever fucking drink. I remember we bought it, and they said
Bastard
all
of a
we
beer.
have are 22-ounce bottles and kegs. That's what it said. I think I had 22. Took it home, cracked it open, poured it into a glass, and it looked like creme de menthe. Like it looked like Kahlua.
Clue was it like a White Russian kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like. So I took a big drink of that. And I looked at it, handed it to Ty. He took a big drink. Oh my god! I was like, yeah, I know, man. I didn't want to be the only person with that taste in my mouth. Oh god. It was the worst.
Some of that.
So gross.
Yeah, it was pretty
For the
bad.
rest of the night, we're going around the party going, hey, try this. Hey, try this.
How did Robert taste it? Was he cool with it?
You know how Robert is. He drank.
Yeah.
He finished that bottle. Remember?
He drank it.
Because he was working. He came late
Yeah.
because me and Eugene got off early. We started pre-gaming before the actual. We'd always have every. Goddamn, it was almost every day. We'd get drunk. 'Cause my refrigerator.
Yeah.
My refrigerator in my
Robert
old
drank it
apartment
and was like, oh, it's not that bad. And I thought, yeah, I could puke in his mouth.
I can taste the puke coming out of your mouth, but
Like,
it's that bad.
That's gross, because that shit is disgusting.
I remember, dude. I was
You were-
like 16 years old, 15 years old, and you called up the house. You're like, dude, Robert's punching the fucking refrigerator right now. Dude. Like putting holes in this motherfucker, dude, because he's so fucking drunk.
Robert punching the refrigerator.
Yep.
He would drink to get there. There was no, because I have a stopping point, boys. When I get to that fucking, I'm done. I'm done.
That one party we had that we fucking drug Darren over to the bathroom because we were afraid he was going to puke.
Yeah, fucking Robert puked on my goddamn floor.
And I remember
I put a fucking Rubbermaid container right in front of him. You know the big Rubbermaid container? I literally had Robert laying here and I put it there and I was like, he ain't missing that. He rolled over that motherfucker
sure did.
and fucking blasted.
And then I got up. I left. I went to B-Dubs when B-Dubs was still in Cold Springs.
Cold Springs, yeah.
And I was sitting there
It's Wings and Rings
eating
now.
wings.
Wings and
I was
Rings.
sitting there eating wings and drinking a beer and looked down and realized that I hadn't realized all morning that I had thrown up all over the front of my pants. Like, all over the front of my pants. Like, fuck. Like,
It was bad, dude.
Yep, I've had one of those days. I went to Main Straws. My buddy Doug Cider.
I do like Doug.
Yeah, he'll probably come up for one of these podcasts.
I do like Doug. Doug's probably one of your friends I almost like the most.
best part was I didn't get puke anywhere on Ty's carpet. It was all over me.
Well, dude,
That was his big trip though, because he had white carpet.
Yeah.
That was the big fucking problem. That's why we were freaking the fuck out. He had this white carpet.
I'm not the Incredible Hulk, but you don't want to see me angry. Robert found that out that night when he fucking puked on my car. I put him out in the backyard and literally threw him a blanket and said, "You're fucking sleeping out here."
Drug Darren to the bathroom, thinking Darren was gonna route.
I put Darren in the tub.
because Darren was the one
Oh.
doing. We had a blender. We were making
Margaritas.
and frozen margaritas, and Darren was like, "Oh yeah, watch this." And he would take the blender,
The whole blender.
and you know how the top has where you have to cover it. He would turn it on and tip the blender back,
while it was on. So it's a fucking shot like this. Like,
and it would shotgun margarita.
So
I couldn't imagine a fucking brain freeze. That motherfucker.
No, it wasn't even that.
Bad idea.
He got so fucking drunk that my neighbors in the house next door, like I said, the houses were like right next to each other. Mm-hmm. So the house next door had a fountain. Okay, you know, the pumping the water out. Mm-hmm. He puked in that motherfucker for like 5 minutes. I guarantee you my neighbors, when they came out and seen that, were like, what the fuck is that? Because he puked, and it was perfect, because I heard the splash at the bottom. Over in that fountain. You can't paint that picture any better than what I just did. And Darren, if you watch this, I hope you watch this. Just this one episode. You're the man that night. I just want you to know that. No, it wasn't the top. I had the funnel at the bottom. The little thing where you opened it. You know, the little thing you open at the bottom to pour it in the glass? That was the old school fucking mixers. He would turn it sideways, put it sideways, open up that little funnel and hit the button, and it would spin and shoot out fast.
Mm-hmm. Shotgun and a margarita, basically.
Fuck that.
Oh, it was good times. It was good times.
Oh, dude, we fucking partied so goddamn hard in that apartment.
I don't know one day that we didn't.
We partied so hard in that apartment.
I just remember that apartment being haunted as fuck.
That apartment was... It was definitely haunted. I remember...
I was only there once, dude, and I remember you telling me it was. And I remember as soon as you walked in, right side of the wall, there was a couch.
The couch, yeah.
And then you had your TV.
And then the bathroom.
Right, yeah.
And then the kitchen.
I just remember that little fucking doorway that went up and that little fucking cellar thing was on the right side by the couch. And I remember you telling me that, dude. I remember you saying that there's like little fucking footsteps that fucking walk up there every fucking night.
Yep. And, dude, that place was fucked up.
Yeah.
You had a weird ass landlord too.
Mike was the best. He was cool as shit.
He seemed creepy to me. He really did. Like he was a dude who was like in his late 50s who really wanted to be one of us. He tried real hard.
He tried real hard.
I'm one of the guys.
He wanted to be one of the guys. He was not one of the guys.
You should have let him be one of the guys, man. You would have made his fucking.
We did. Every fucking weekend he was. He was one of the guys.
If he came up, we partied. We were like, yeah, whatever, man.
Well, I made that mistake once.
Fucking rock your polo and your polo and your comb over, bro. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
Me and my buddy Jeff, we were
dupes.
Yeah,
that boy.
We were about 2021, about the year where you got the legal drinking age. So we went to go stay at this one chick's place, and we started drinking a little bit, and it was in an apartment. So we hear the door knock, and we're all like, "Who the fuck is that?" So we open up the door. It's this one guy. Looks cool. We want to hang out with him and shit. We let him drink all fucking night. Well, it turns out he's a fucking bipolar schizophrenic, and he wasn't taking his meds that day, and he got super fucking drunk.
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, about an hour later, man, we hear fucking shit breaking upstairs, fucking hollering, hooting and hollering and shit, like fucking shit getting destroyed. And all of a sudden, me and Jeff are like fucking in the corner, like, what the fuck is going on up there right now? And all of a sudden, we hear the door fucking knock, and we're all like, fuck. We got a bat or something. We can beat this motherfucker up. We need something right now because this dude's fucking crazy. And
losing it.
Yeah, man, we didn't open that door for shit, man. We didn't know what the fuck he had. But Jeff did anyway. And after all that fucking ruckus, we open up the door and he answers and he's all like, "You got a cigarette?"
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah. Go ahead, Tim. What was that? You open up the door and what?
He asked for a cigarette.
Oh my god! Hey, I just got done tearing the fuck out of upstairs.
Fucking beating the walls down to get a fucking stick.
I need a stick.
But anyways, Jeff went to go smoke with him.
Like
and,
smoke or smoke?
No, the smoke cigarette.
Oh, okay.
And he told me straight up, he's all like, he's sitting there giving Jeff his spiel, smoking with him, because he's fucking crazy.
Because he's fucking crazy.
And
dude at the party, you're a crazy motherfucker.
Yeah. And Jeff was all like, fuck them motherfuckers. And Jeff went to go flick a cigarette at him, and the ashes hit him in the fucking face.
Hit Jeff or the dude?
Jeff hit him in the face. And he's all, he just looks at him like, what?
Fuck that guy.
And just walks away. I'm just all like,
Just walked away?
yeah, after getting hit in the face with fucking ashes. Yeah.
That a boy, Jeff.
There you go.
That a boy, Jeff. I like Jeff.
Yeah, he's a good dude.
Anyway, we've been doing this for an hour and 31 minutes. You guys want to wrap this up and just sit here and bullshit for a little bit, or what do you want to do?
It's up to you, man. I mean,
I
don't know what the episode.
We don't have a time limit. We can keep going until
time limit.
It's been about 30% beer tasting and fucking 70% bullshit so far.
Yeah. That's what this is about.
I think that's the idea. I mean, we could sprinkle a little more alcohol talk in there if you want. I mean, it's not a big deal.
I'm still going with my sangria. I'm sorry.
I'm not going to change, man.
I've been sipping a little bit on the sangria. It's
good.
I'm telling you.
It ain't bad.
No, it's not. I think I'm going to have to remember the bourbon. Because it's so good.
This one?
Oh, it's so good.
Casey, thank you.
It's perfect.
This is Maker Mark 46, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, barreled finished with 10 French oak staves. Staves?
I don't know what the fuck that means, but whatever.
What's that? I'm terrible.
I'm sure it's
pronunciations. Staves. I'm pretty sure it's staves. 94 proof, 47% alcohol, 750 milliliter bottle. In Maker's Mark, we create a wood finish series to explore unique I can't read this bottle because of the. There we go. Unique expression of signature Maker's Mark whiskey, original crafted by their parents or by my parents in 1953. Holy shit!
That was a minute ago.
You imagine having parents that made something this fucking delicious?
They had no idea.
They had no fucking clue.
It was good.
Yeah. Maker Mark 46 starts with fully matured Maker's Mark. We then add 10 sacred French oak staves, whatever the fuck that is, to each barrel and place it in our limestone cellar for an extra aging process. What is it?
Staves.
Okay.
Staves.
I mean, fucking help me out here, guys. I'm feeling pretty good.
I mean, I'm not smart, but I'm not a dummy either.
I'm pretty dumb.
What the fuck?
This creates a bold version of Maker's Mark with a pronounced note of caramel and vanilla and has become known...
Okay, wait a second. Let me stop you there. I'm getting no caramel or vanilla whatsoever.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not even for a second.
I'm getting the vanilla big time.
No. I've never understood that. Like, I've had other kinds of whiskeys.
You ever had a bourbon without it?
It's not the same.
You know what? I can't. I wouldn't be able to tell you if I knew the difference.
It's not the same at all.
It's very bitter.
And vanilla has become known as Stave Profile for 46. Enjoy. Distilled, aged, and bottled by the Maker's Mark Distilling Company, Star Hill Farm, Kentucky, USA. Do you want me to read the Surgeon General warning?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, they're fucking douchebags anyway.
Why not?
But I have never had a bourbon that did not taste like vanilla. Every time I take a drink, I can taste the oak. What are you pointing at? The Willit? No, that shit's fucking garbage. That's the worst fucking bourbon I've ever tasted.
Like fucking
Dude, I tell you what,
fucking gnarly.
No, hold on, that bird dog that you had beats the fuck out of that.
That bird dog wasn't bad. The bird dog was really, really, really good. Actually, I would put the bird dog against.
You put the bird dog up against a fucking very
few other bourbons.
To this guy right here, which we fucking underrated.
Oh,
110%.
Yeah, I give that one the salute. What are you drinking over there?
But yeah,
that's the Maker's
Stillhouse. If you ever watch us by any means,
hey,
we're there for you, dude.
You fucking nailed it.
I will try to reach out to Stillhouse. I did reach out to Woodchuck on Instagram, like I said at the beginning of this podcast. /YouTube, whatever the hell you guys want to call this, just drunkery. I did reach out to Woodchuck. Yeah, they reached out to us first. They liked it and then commented and said, "Hey, let us know how it was and everything else." And I tell you what, Woodchuck, you guys are that sangria. I'm on it.
That is good stuff.
And then again, we are full-heartedly, we're not, trying to bullshit you on anything on these tastes.
No.
I wasn't too, favorable with the mimosa.
No,
it wasn't that great. It was okay. It wasn't that great, but the sangria was delightful.
Yeah, I did not like the what was that one called, Tim?
The Black Widow.
Yeah, the Black Widow. But what's the name of it?
Original Sin, Black Widow.
The Original Sin I wasn't good on because I don't like the taste of it. Now the sangria I did. I know they like the Black Widow. So
yeah, the sangria. Actually, if you've ever had a sangria, it's what it is. It's it's real sweet. It has it's got a real wine taste to it.
Yeah.
But
how would you guys feel about doing a wine tasting one night?
Yeah, sure. I mean,
I love wine.
Bring some females on.
I like. Dude, Casey with wine. Hey, listen, Casey with wine. She is amazing. On likes wine. Have both of them on one night.
Yeah, come on.
Put one here and one here.
Yeah, On said she would. When we get everything set up, she would take professional photos for us and shit like that.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
And there's a couple of great wineries in this area.
Stonebrook. That's down by where you are.
Yeah, Cressa loves. My wife, she loves the Stonebrook winery. They have a lot of really good ones. And there's another one down there, Camp Springs.
There's one called Elk Creek.
Elk Creek is good.
A little south of here.
I don't want to hold this podcast to bourbon and beer. I want to branch out to different things.
Yeah.
Like the eggnog idea. Yeah. That was a great idea, man.
I mean, just stuff for the seasons, If it's around
like football season, we need to do food, beer, and then booze.
Or it's not dedicated to alcohol. I mean, this podcast is called "The Taste Is Right."
That
could be fucking
taste,
food.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
So I mean, the gates are open. And like we said, I'm going to toot our own horn right now. On YouTube, we already have 1,175 views on just the pilot episode, boys. We've already got almost 100 subscribers, and that's only been up for almost, when did I tell you guys that? 5 days?
It's been about a week.
About a week. Yeah. And I love it. Thank you guys for subscribing, watching, like it, comment for sure. That's the biggest part. But we started this podcast just to get together and hang out. This is my brother. That's literally my brother from another mother. I love Bridget, though. She is absolutely amazing. I love your mom.
I've never met your mom.
Let's put it this way. When I first met Bridget, it was when me and Darren were vaping.
And I'm sure you were.
She came in the room and she was like, "Without me, boys?" And I was like, and Darren was like, "Come on in." It was just, she is the baddest fucking woman on the planet.
You know what's funny is I think about this. Actually, I thought about this recently. I can't remember why I thought about it, but I think about something your mom used to do all the time. The hell yeah hat.
Oh my god!
The hell yeah.
You don't remember that?
The hell yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so our parents. This is actually my stepbrother, but he's my brother. Our parents are. She's 62 now.
Mama's no.
Yeah.
No, she's 61. I think. I'm pretty sure she's 61.
Mom's not watching this, but if
she is, I'm in your favor.
If she is, Ty, you lose.
But
I'm pretty sure she's
our
61.
parents, mine and Timmy, they do not act like typical 60-year-olds.
Oh, they're fucking 20 at heart.
At heart, 100%. They're the best people. When you have kids, you want to raise them.
Age is a fucking number.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
You want to raise your kids right. Well, they raised us right. And then after that, they were like, "You guys are raised. Guess what? come party with mom and daddy.
We're gonna fucking get it.
Yeah, and they get it. They definitely get it. Same way with your mom and dad. I remember me and you being hammered as fuck. I'm giving Darren the fucking shots hanging upside down for me, and your dad walking in like,
That's the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life.
okay.
Oh God.
Oh man.
We're in my bedroom. Ty has Darren by his ankles, hold him upside down while he chugs a 40. And my dad just opens the door, looks. He goes, nope. Closes the door. Like, no.
What'd she say?
No.
What'd she say? Oh my God. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit left side here. So, Brian, what's his name? Brian Ladrain. They just said
Landre.
They said they found his body. I think it's pure speculation because he is not. I don't think he's dead. But Timmy's wife.
I don't know. I think he did.
I don't think so.
Dude, I don't think his parents are going to go that far out of the way to rip that motherfucker's teeth out of that motherfucker's head and plant it in another skull.
Would our parents do that for us?
Think about it. Our parents do not have that skill set.
That's tough.
Listen,
My
exactly.
parents do not have that skill set. Exactly.
Dude, no, hold on. Now, wait. Listen to
To be able
me.
to hire someone for that skill set.
Exactly. But listen to this. Our parents love us until the end of the world.
Yeah, sure.
Tell me they wouldn't find a way to say.
Nah, but I think if you get dental,
Tell me mom wouldn't do that for
if
you.
you got dental records,
Think
dude is dead.
You only need 2 teeth for that.
if you're going to compare that,
Yeah,
Hey,
he's dead.
2
He's
gone.
dead. He's dead.
I don't think. I don't think.
he offed himself.
I don't think so.
Fuck yeah, I think he killed himself.
Because Dog the Bounty Hunter got close. You think that's why?
No, I think
what happened was
because he knew he's fucked.
he strangled this chick to death. And
I didn't even
he
read
went
that.
back home and he's like,
If
hey,
anybody's scared of Dog the
I
Bounty
killed
Hunter,
this
who the
chick.
fuck are you?
I don't want to fuck up the family's name, so I'm going.
I'm done. Yeah.
Which is
Hey,
super
I'm with
sad.
him.
Super sad. It's terrible. Terrible.
I'm not gonna drag my parents through this anymore.
You know who I feel sorry for? I feel sorry for her.
Dog the Bounty Hunter.
No.
I feel just like,
Yeah.
Oh man.
I feel sorry for her and the parents.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I definitely feel more sorry for the other side of it.
Yeah,
That's going on
100%.
with this shit.
I mean, I could never imagine doing that.
That's insane.
I'm not even asking you. But I'm just saying, I could never imagine doing that.
No, I mean
This is the happiest I've ever been in my entire life right now.
No,
this
I
is
mean,
crazy.
I mean,
Could you imagine just...
I think
No.
it's some fucked up shit, but I could never kill somebody.
That sangria is amazing, yeah.
It's pretty good.
I don't want
Okay, with that, guys, I'm your host, Redbeard, Ty,
Tim Adams?
Eugene,
and we're going to sign off from studio... What did we figure out?
16.
No.
Or the dungeon.
The Gauntlet.
Gauntlet.
From studio... that don't sound right. Studio
That's
the
all.
Gauntlet.
We'll just, you know what? We'll just say the Gauntlet.
Just the Gauntlet.
Coming at you from the Gauntlet. Ty, Tim, Eugene. Thanks for tuning in. Oh, it still tastes like Willit. Oh, God.
That's what you get.
Oh. Next week, Taste of the Week. We
Taste
didn't even
of the
say
week.
it. We need to come up with a Taste of the Week next week.
Okay, what are we thinking?
I'm honestly thinking
I think
Bold
we-
Rock.
Let's, man, I want to do something crazy.
Something crazy.
What is next week? Hang on.
Well, next week is... Today's 22nd. This will be aired on the 23rd.
Do you guys want to do an IPA week next week?
I can't do IPAs. It fucks me all up. I mean, we can. Yeah, that's
They're
fine.
just super popular right now.
I mean, whatever. It don't matter, guys.
Yeah, do IPAs.
IPAs. Yeah.
I'll do the Birkin Skull. I will try to get in some Birkin Skull. Dude, have
Okay.
you ever had it?
No.
I'll get Birkin Skull next week.
Voodoo Rain.
Are we still gonna be in October next week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, what is next Friday?
No.
Next
Why not?
Friday is the 29th.
9th.
Is the
We need to do a Halloween special.
Halloween special next week.
Cool.
What we thinking?
We could do maybe some pumpkin ales.
We can do a pumpkin ale.
Some spooky
But
stuff.
we need to come up with a drink, like liquor drink, a mix, whatever, for that podcast.
Okay.
We can do that.
Maybe we could do.
We can come up with our own. We
Yeah,
can do the fucking Sanderson sisters.
There you go.
You want to do that? We'll
Yeah.
get 3 different types of liquor and mix it in, and then
And then all of us get sick. Yeah, that'd be fun.
Hey.
Anyway, tune in next week, guys. We'll have a
Absolutely,
different.
fun.
Yeah, we'll have a different type of podcast for Halloween. I'll try to decorate a little bit, which I'm horrible with decorating. Period. But as for me, Ty Redbeard, host.
Tim, signing out.
Gene, signing out. Take it easy, guys.
As always, stay at the ready. Do you remember what you said last week? He has no fucking clue.